Hi everybody, it's Miss Judy. I have a card I wanted to show you today that I saw on YouTube called the triple layering technique card. And I have been experimenting with this and trying out a few, and I really enjoy doing it. And I wanted to show you it's not very hard, and it has a really pretty effect. So what you have to do is cut your layers for your card. Mine's going to go this way. And the layers are, I used white and a cranberry color, but you could use whatever you wanted to do. Two solid colors, you could use a pattern for the colored part, whatever you wanted to do. But I'm going to tell you using the dimensions using what I used. The white, I cut out one at 5 1/4 by 4, and then I cut out another white that's 4 1/4 by 3, and then I cut out one more white that is 3 1/4 by 2, and I'll put these on the end of my video. Then for the solid or pattern paper, you need two different cuts. The larger one is 4 1/2 by 3 3/4, and the smaller one is 2 1/2 by, 3 1/2 by 2 1/4. What you do is pull out the white layers first, and then I use just a tiny little smidge of an ATG, and I put the layers together. Oops, got something on that. So that they would stay in place while I did my stamping. The next part that you do is, with your layers put together, you pick out an image that you want for your triple layer stamping. And also, if you want to do a sentiment in the middle of this layer, or if you want to just triple layer stamp all over this, whatever you want to do. What I decided was that I was going to use a stamp from Cards TV Christmas Joy collection, and it's the stamp that says Joy, and I'm using cranberry paper from Close to My Heart and cranberry ink pad from Close to My Heart. And since I'm going to put a little ribbon on there, I'll put my Joy onto this. Okay, now I have my first part done. The next thing is to start your layering of your stamp, and I chose an image that looks sort of like a Christmas flower, a poinsettia, or some kind of a Christmassy flower. So you want to get carrier sheet, and I'm going to stamp randomly. And you have to be really, I'm not going to use a carrier sheet. You have to be really forceful, guys, or I found you do, to get your ink, your image inked up real good, and then you really need to forcefully, I'll just call it forcefully stamp on your paper. And what I'm going to do is kind of do the corners first, and there I'm really pushing that image down, and I think I'll go in a little bit more on this corner, and because where it's layered together, you'll have a little like part that just doesn't want to ink up very good. I've had an issue with that. So I'm trying to do this one a little bit better and pushing hard. Okay, now for some more fill-in part, I'm going to do that ink and drag for a little bit, and I'll just go off the page. It gives it a lighter little stripy look to it, and makes it very pretty. So I'm going to put one more down here, ink and drag, and there, and then I think I'll ink and drag one more little piece right here. I love getting a lot of the stamping on there. Just put a little there. Okay, there. Now I have this done. I'm going to wipe off my stamp real quick. I just use baby wipes to wipe off. And I'm going to close this up. And the next process is to lift your pieces. And it's okay if it comes apart a little bit because you're going to be layering that. And you just want to lift your pieces off. Some people have used, I don't know, double-sided tape or repositional tape or something like that. So you can use whatever you might have. So the next thing I'm going to do, dropped, is I'm going to put a little bit of a fancy silver and red striped ribbon on here. I've had this ribbon for a long time. I finally said, get out that ribbon. Use it. Use some of it because it's pretty. And I thought the colors looked pretty with this selection. So I'm just going to do the ribbon on there. And then the next is to take start your layering on your card. So I will layer this piece on the small red cranberry one, and my big gun going, and put that on right here, and then we put this onto the layer of white. Make sure I have the corners in the right spot. Yeah, that's supposed to be the top. So this goes right on here. And you can see that when you get that layer on, it takes care of some of the lack of ink that you might have had when you were doing your triple layer inking. I think what it is, it's doing over 3 pieces of paper, it gets a little hairy. Okay, then this one goes on this layer of red. We're almost there. Now I want to make sure I have the right direction. Oh, I love this idea. I saw some of the sunflower ones that people did. Oh, they were just absolutely gorgeous. And I kept thinking, I gotta do that, I gotta try it. And I never would try. Well, I thought, no, this is the time to do something a little different. Okay. Whoops. Yeah. All right, I want to make sure I have this layered on the right spot. Okay, got that. So this part is done. I'm going to cut a little piece of the ribbon that I keep dropping and make a little knot on the outside, just kind of over to one side, and use that as a little embellishment or addition. Oops. Cut it too short, folks. My little short fingers don't want to cooperate today. Uh-oh. Okay, I hate to waste time doing this, but I wanted you to see what it looks like. Am I gonna have to give in? Oh, no. Okay. Thought I was gonna have to give in and cut a bigger piece, but luck was with me. And just tie that more securely. So now we have this part done. And the next thing that I did on mine was to use some stickles. And I decided that I would give it a little more pizzazz. So what I did was go around the letters with stickles and in the little star. And then I did this one and the little star and in here. And then I thought, oh, well, I better just do some more. So I went around and stickled some more. Just have fun with stickles, and I think they add a little sparkle to something. I like the tone on tone with the just solid colors and the ink. Of course, you could do pattern papers as your layers, and you can just ink any kind of stamp that you have that you want to use. It can be holiday, it can be any other special kind of stamp that you have. To me, it needs to be a stamp that is kind of a substantial size. That's what made those sunflower ones so pretty, because they were, that stamp is a larger stamp. And so I thought that was really unique. And so I think I've got all my little stickles done, just about. And I do have fun stickling. So I don't know how shiny this shows up for you guys on the camera, but this is the outside. And for the card base, I'm using a piece of cranberry cardstock, A2 size, and I did go ahead and put a white layer inside, a little more of the ribbon, and I stamped the stamp that I used. And I'm going to go in and stickle this. Not going to now because I want to go ahead and attach the card. And since that has to dry, I'm going to do it the backwards way. And I'm going to just apply some ATG in about 1/4 of an inch from the edge, or a 1/2 an inch. Then, try not to get my fingers in that, I will put this on top, and there it is. The stamp that I chose for my image was from the, where is it? Art Philosophy cartridge that you get when you get the Art Philosophy cartridge, and the stamps that come with it. And it tells you how you can cut out those and put the images on your cutouts and do things with that. So this is my card for today. I thank you so much for watching. Don't forget, you have another month to place an order with me with my Close to My Heart site. And the last day of November, or the first day of December, I will have a drawing, and the person who wins will get all the contents on this page. They're the organizing tools that Close to My Heart has come out with, and they're great. I have them, I love them, and I wanted to share them with a customer. So all you have to do is go to my site, www.judyashmore.ctmh.com. Log in, put your name in, create a little password, then you can shop till you drop. It's open 24/7. So hope you have a joyful day. I love talking to all of you all, and thank you for coming by, and I love talking to myself. Ta-ta!